I guarantee a strong victory where I'm involved. As long as I can remember, I don't ever remember losing. I think as a student, before I ever was given the opportunity to really be me. And when I made my mistakes, I lost. And I learned from those mistakes. And now I'm a guy that's really not messing around. I take what I do very seriously. I might be smiling, giggling on the outside, but on the inside, I'm a student of this game.
All right, here live back at ringside here. Now the Raptures and the Templars, here it is, the heavyweight division. A lot of people have been talking about this for a long time. SiNN BODHi, of course, comfortable in the cold, he's in the heat. He's private, he's elusive. Of course, he comes from a place that has half a year of light, half a year of dark. This guy is not in his element, but you know what? Something tells me he's in his element everywhere.
This guy, unbelievable, so unorthodox, but his team has been very effective. The Raptures now holding on to a one-battle advantage, and that could really play an important role in this heavyweight matchup.
He's swimming. He's swimming. He likes to swim. I have no idea why, but he's swimming in a wrestling ring. This guy also trained by Samoans. That's one advantage. Another advantage against the Vampire Warrior, he's coming from the areas of Alaska, a lot of uncharted territories, and there's vampire clans up there. This is very fitting as we see come out of the Templar C2, the prestigious Vampire Warrior.
Vampire Warrior, the veteran, has his game face on, but again, let's break down the situation here. The Templars are down, and look at the Vampire Warrior, very aggressive, but will he be overly aggressive? Because the Raptors have a one-match advantage here. So if somehow Vampire Warrior and SiNN BODHi go at it and they both get counted out, perhaps they both get disqualified, then the Raptors win the war because they hold on to that one-match advantage.
And as you see, the Vampire Warrior, he's not about to let that happen for a heartbeat. He's going to give 110%. Vampire Warrior in the sporting a little black and red, and of course SiNN BODHi in every color in the Crayola box.
Vampire Warrior fanging and banging 24/7. It's a way of life for him, and he brings that lifestyle to battle. He brings it into the ring, and it's never meant more than it does right now.
But even the way SiNN BODHi moves kind of sends chills up my spine. This guy will end your career, smile in your face, and laugh at you while he ends it.
Well, you talk about it. He's got virtually every color on the spectrum on his ring attire, and he'll attack you from virtually every angle. You don't know what this guy's going to do, when he's going to do it. He is very dangerous.
Expect the unexpected as they lock it up in the middle of the ring, and the Vampire Warrior pushing, SiNN BODHi pushing back, and Vampire Warrior gets him into the corner.
So SiNN BODHi can claim victory for his team with a win in this heavyweight divisional battle. They've got the 2-1 advantage here. Vampire Warrior trying to force the warfare matchup, trying to take this thing to a tie, and of course, no ties here in the Territory League. There will be a winner. There will be a war if he can tie it up.
Now, is it me, or there are stuffed animals on the front of SiNN BODHi's boots? This guy is just, he's crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely, SiNN BODHi definitely maxes out the creepy meter. That's without question.
A Vampire Warrior getting ushered around the ring into the corner turnbuckle and taking these shots, but you know what? I don't think they're going to have much of an effect on this huge man.
The Vampire Warrior, he's all fired up, but he has had virtually no offense thus far. It's been all SiNN BODHi, but the power game comes into play there with the reversal, runs right into the back elbow though. SiNN BODHi's done his homework. He came prepared, but now Vampire Warrior scoops him up, slams him down. Oh, and this could be one of his signatures. So much velocity behind that elbow drop.
Here's the cover. 1, 2. Elbow drop not enough, but the Vampire Warrior sticking with this game plan. He's going to take those shots, and he's going to fire right back. There is no fear in this man as he delivers SiNN BODHi's tempo to each one of the turnbuckles.
Well, they started in the penthouse, and now he's taking them on a tour all the way to the basement.
Well, SiNN BODHi reaching for the ropes there. You can see how he falls down a little bit. The power of the Vampire Warrior, very deceptive as he stalks his prey.
You know, it's going to be tough to hold the advantage over the opposition in this matchup. Two battle-tested veterans here. They know every trick in the book. Heck, K-Ross, they wrote some of them.
Huge kick to the chest. I don't believe I've seen Vampire Warrior go down that quick before. very deceptive power for SiNN BODHi, and he's swimming, he's off the ropes, and he delivers, I believe it's called the baby leg.
Well, it was effective. Caught him with that short leg drop. Nowhere for Vampire Warrior to go. Caught up against that bottom rope. SiNN BODHi was swimming, but it's Vampire Warrior that finds himself in deep water right now against this eccentric competitor.
Oh, and those chops are solid. You got to be careful. When Vampire Warrior's in the ring, don't blink, because you may end up on your back for a 3 count. Outside of the ring, got SiNN BODHi just taking the advantage. Wait a minute.
What is he doing here? Oh, I touched on it. He'll attack you from absolutely anywhere and everywhere. And you know, I mentioned it before. If these two competitors get disqualified, if it goes to a double count out, then the Raptures will claim total victory in the territorial war here. So I think that's got to be the strategy of SiNN BODHi right now. Take it outside where anything goes, and a brutal kick sends him right into that unforgiving ring post.
Talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place, and look at these Templars. They're itching to get out of the cage. All they want to do is go in and help. But of course, if you leave that CT, you're disqualified. Vampire Warrior thrown back into the ring. SiNN BODHi continues his attack.
Stays on the offense. SiNN BODHi in the driver's seat, looking to put away Vampire Warrior as well as the Templars. He can do just that with a victory. More unorthodox maneuvers. And when is the last time you saw anybody physically dominate Vampire Warrior like SiNN BODHi's doing now? Into the cover yet again, only a count of 2.
SiNN BODHi knows a Vampire Warrior back and forward. Of course, grew up with Edge and Christian. The Vampire knows them as well. And we're going to find out now they're trading blows. Who's going to end up with the advantage?
Vampire Warrior trained in the famed Heart Family dungeon, having to show a lot of heart in this battle. Into the corner, and another huge high-impact strike by SiNN BODHi.
And he just crushes down like an imploded building. Again, SiNN BODHi, he's got some deceptive power, and he's still a little, wow, the guy is 3 goose short of a lagoon, isn't he?
I don't know what that means, but if it means he's crazy, then yes, I agree with you.
Well, try to look into his eyes for 4 seconds. Now he's just running. He's running back and forth.
Round and round he goes. Where he stops, only SiNN BODHi knows. Looking for the baby leg again, but this time well scouted. Took too much time, and this may be the window of opportunity that Vampire Warrior needs to take over the advantage in this all-important matchup.
High risk, high opportunity doesn't always equal out, and SiNN BODHi found himself in an interesting situation. A huge clothesline, Vampire Warrior gaining the advantage, and here comes Steam. Vampire Warrior ready to lay down the law, ready to show that Los Angeles is dominant. He's going to pick him up and put him down.
Does just that with the spine buster. Vampire Warrior trying to sink his teeth into victory now. What is it going to take? He called for it. He said he's going to put him away, and he's trying to spike him with the Impaler DDT, but countered nicely by SiNN BODHi. Both of these men really put in everything, every ounce of energy they have in their bodies, laying it all on the line inside the square circle. They look fatigued here, and now Vampire Warrior sends them on a one-way trip to the outside.
You can see the Vampire Warrior, he's starting to get the idea of the timing from SiNN BODHi. He's starting to get an idea of where he's trying to attack. He's taking the advantage, and he's in the middle of the ring. SiNN BODHi is going to have to collect himself for the first time in this match. The Vampire Warrior has established control.
I think Vampire Warrior smart enough not to go after him. Well, maybe now he is going to go after him. SiNN BODHi on the outside. What in the world? A fireball? He just threw a fireball at the man's face.
I can't believe this.
No.
Smoky Bell, no.
Not like this. You gotta be kidding me. Pins the man. He could be permanently scarred. He could be blinded.
We gotta get some help in here. SiNN BODHi has claimed the victory for the Raptures. However, that is